I've got, boom! Look at this heavy, it's got some weight to it. Now we've taken a look. I mean, I gotta get like a proper picture for like the YouTube thumbnail or something. I don't even know. Hopefully this is good enough. Maybe I can try to get some of the glare off of it. There we go. And then I'll also have pictures of the food I can use in the thumbnail as well. This is a genuine Armed Forces MRE meal ready to eat. This is menu number 16, chicken fajita. You know, because we're down south down here. We like ourselves fajitas. Interestingly enough, it is packaged by the same company that packed the civilian MREs that we tried, that we had after Hurricane Harvey, that FPS Reflex gave me a box of. So we got some of those. It says U.S. government property commercial resale is unlawful. Doesn't say illegal, it just says unlawful. So I think that means you're not supposed to do it. But if you do, then, you know, tough shit. Department of Defense, United States of America. Warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, warfighter approved. I think that's also, my memory is a little fuzzy. I think that's also the slogan of Kix cereal. I think, do I just, yeah, just open it up. And I'm just gonna, you know what, like I've said in previous videos, I'm not an MRE expert. I do respect our veterans and our armed forces, but I am a comedian, first and foremost. This is not infotainment, this is entertainment, so I might get a lot of shit wrong. For example, I couldn't tell you how long chicken fajitas have been on the menu on with these MREs. I only know what's on the package. All right, so you're not gonna get the in-depth taste test, but you know, let's just take a look at what we got down here. Nothing else in the bag. This is a heavy-ass duty bag. Like you could take a duty in this. In here we've got we've got MRE tortillas. I've never seen that before. MRE tortillas. Are they corn or are they flour? Bleached enriched flour is the first ingredient. You sons of bitches. You cheaped out on me. This appears to be the, yes, this is what's known as the hot beverage bag. I actually have cups and glasses because I was anticipating some of this stuff being in here. So, to avoid burn, beverage heating time should not exceed 6 minutes. Use caution when handling hot beverage bag. So place open beverage bag, fill water to appropriate line, add powder, remove air, secure. Place beverage bag in the flameless ration heater as you would an MRE entree. Activate FRH. Put it in carton. Heat 4 to 6 minutes. So okay. So I like how step 8 down here is to open the bag and drink the beverage. Not really instilling a lot of confidence in the intellectual capacity of our armed forces, but alright. So this right here is the flameless ration heater. You've probably seen similar things like this at like Academy and sporting goods stores, where it's basically the same principle as the things that you can warm your hands with, but this gets more hot. So you don't want to hold this while it's going off. One thing I do want to point out, you basically tear the top off, you put some water in there, and then it gets hot. One thing I want to point out that I always love is that you're supposed to elevate this as it's heating up your entree, and it literally does say on the instructions to prop it up against a rock or something. So we got that. We got cheese spread. Feel like Racquerr, I feel like you guys sent me this on purpose because this is basically easy cheese, but instead of in a can, it's in a bag. It's in like an oversized ketchup packet. Imagine a ketchup packet filled with Cheese Whiz. That's what this is. That's nasty. Well, we'll try it. All right, we got Irish cream instant powder. Does this come with the coffee, or is this only Irish cream cappuccino? So this comes in its own beverage bag. So we got one of those. Baked snack crackers, cheddar cheese. I believe these are what we in the biz call Cheez-Its. Better not be cheese nips, otherwise someone at the DOD is getting a letter. They do give you a spoon. I wasn't sure, so I did actually bring silverware of my own, but we do have a spoon for consuming our fajitas with the spoon, I guess. Down here we've got the military rations are good performance meals. Food gives you energy. The more energy you burn, the more food you need. That math checks out. Look, in case you don't fucking get it, look. Food, energy, boom, top performance. That's what it is. Restriction of food and nutrients leads to rapid weight loss, which leads to loss of strength, decreased endurance, loss of motivation, and decreased mental alertness. I mean, I could deal with the rapid weight loss, and I think I've got all 4 of those afflictions, even though I eat, so who cares? In the field, you need 3 meals per day. 1 meal, ready to eat, contains 1,200 to 1,300 calories. The average daily requirements in the field are 2,800 to 3,600 calories for males, and 2,000 to 2,800 for females. I could not eat 3,600 calories in a day. I'd fucking die. Tips. If you can't eat all the food in the ration, eat some of each component to get a balance of nutrients. Skips tips. Eat the high carbohydrate items first. Save unopened dry snack items to eat when you're on the move. So, you know, when you're out there, so when you're the guy who's driving the tank, not the one who's, you know, doing the turret, you can drive with one hand and eat your cheese crackers with the other. This is all they need to know. Chicken fajita, white meat only. They ain't skimping. They on the tortillas, yes, but on that, no. What do we got down here? Nutrition, a force multiplier. What is this? Oh, it's Mexican rice. Well, that's nice. It's nice of them. Vitamin and mineral fortification. Nutrient levels in the MRE are based on the recommended dietary allowances, which are adapted to meet operational requirements. The table below shows fortified MRE components. The X shows you which vitamins and minerals have been added to specific components, and these components should always be eaten. So, if it's vitamin A you're after, cheese spreads. That's the way to go. Also peanut butter if you don't want to vomit. But if you want vitamin D, the only way to do it is to drink a dairy shake, which is now one word for branding purposes. Here's a nice little, you know, this chart is amusing in ways that I feel like it probably shouldn't be, but there's that. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, before we start taking a look at too many other things, we gotta get cooking. We gotta get cooking here. Okay? We gotta peel the top off the back of this. Justin Cisneros redeeming the Twitch pennies in queso emergency. Aha! We got a queso emergency right here. This fucking cheese spread. All right, so these are the chicken fajitas. I guess I'm just gonna start. Oh. The duty bag also can double as the trash bag, so we're gonna put the trash in there. I'm gonna try to keep this clean. I'm gonna open up my Mexican rice. They just come in really like plain, you know, little packaging, just a plain little case. Got those. Got the Mexican rice. What else? I mean, I guess we probably ought to heat up the tortillas. You're not coming to get my tortillas. You get this. You get your chicken fajitas. You put it in the FRH. You get your Mexican rice. You put that in the FRH. I think. Is that gonna fit? We'll make it fit. Hashtag make it fit. Hashtag force it in there. That can't possibly be bad. That's not gonna be a bad sign trying to get that out later. Okay, good news, bad news. Good news is I've got both the Fajitas and the rice in there, but I don't think the tortillas are these gonna. Can we make the tortillas hot? Nobody likes cold tortillas. That's why when you go to the Mexican restaurant, they serve them in those little... God damn it. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. We'll set the tortillas on top. Okay, so, we need to... How we... Okay. I got water. We got this. I've got water. We still got some more stuff to look at. I just want to get this going ahead of time. I'm gonna try to pour this in there. I don't know how many ounces I'm supposed to do. That's probably good. That's a lot. Then again, there's also like shit in there. Okay, so wait, where were the? Oh, the instructions are printed on it. Fill lines. Where's the fill line? Y'all fucked me. Okay, that's fine. Stuff with heater underneath the MRE. Fold the carton until the heater feels warm, or until 1 minute, to prevent water from escaping. Always keep heater located under. Okay. So we're starting to get hot. So we need a rock or something, and then we'll set like the tortillas down on top. Set the tortillas underneath it. That way. See, I fucking figured it out. I could be in the armed forces. No, I couldn't. Okay, so we got cheese spread. The fuck did we put the cheese spread on? Did we put the cheese spread on the cheese crackers? Okay, what's inside the accessory bag? Every MRE comes with an accessory pack. So let's take a look. So we've got a moist towelette. That's French. That's crap. Here is your moist towelette. It will clean and refresh your hands and face without soap and water. Self-dries in seconds, leaving skin smooth and soft. Directions. Tear open packet, unfold towelette, and use. Again, does it need directions like that on it? I don't think so. My hands are clean. I sanitized them before we did the show, so I'm going to hang on to that one. This right here from Lighthouse of San Francisco, California, is toilet paper. But it's also a napkin, but it's referred to as toilet paper. So, I mean, if you got to take a shit, you better be good with like 5 squares, buddy. And if you're eating Mexican food out on patrol, they should have put at least two of these in there. This bad. It really. I couldn't wipe my ass with this. Okay. My respect for our troops has gone up purely based on what they have to wipe their ass with, okay? That's a little bit of a joke. It's a little sarcasm, but at the same time, no. That ain't happening. There ain't no Charmin bears advertising this. We get a little bit of iodized salt. They add iodine to it in case you get exposed to radiation. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know that iodine can help with that. You get seasoning blend salt-free because you got salt already. So now you get additional services. Additional seasoning. I started reading Transpackers Services Corporation. Ingredients: onion, garlic, spices. Okay, spices as its own thing. Like, literally, spices separately. Carrot, orange peel, parsley, tomato, red bell pepper, citric acid, soybean oil, natural flavors, maltodextrin, lemon juice solids. They basically just... I feel like whoever made this mixture just went through their pantry and was like, we got, about less than a teaspoon left of this. Just fucking dump this in there and dump whatever. And then we got spiced cider, instant apple flavor drink mix. So you get yourself, this is the hot beverage. I'm thankful it's not coffee, because I really don't like coffee. It feels kind of, hard. Like I'm trying to, uh-oh, I think whoops. And then, like I said, I came to this stream prepared. I do have, it's probably lukewarm now, but I do have hot water prepared. We'll pour a little bit of that in there. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. They gave us a spoon. I gotta say, this smells like Christmas.
This smells like Christmas. This is nice. We got this. Is this getting hot? Is this doing anything? I feel like maybe I feel like it should be getting a lot hotter than it actually is. We'll try that in a sec. Don't worry. I'm gonna hang on to the beverage bag because I'm not. Look, I'm not gonna put a liquid in a Ziploc bag. Okay, I couldn't even put a fucking powder in a normal bag without making a fucking mess. In fact, I feel like if you just give me a second, I'll be right back. There we go. Problem solved. Standard military issue dustbuster right there. So after all that, there's peppermint gum. We got a little bit of that. So it will take longer trying to heat 2 entree items at once. Well, I'm setting it. What do we do for all this time? The tortillas ain't even getting hot. Well, that's doing that. I mean, we can also make our Irish cream cappuccino, which this also comes in its own bag. How do you open it? There you go. And then you're just supposed to pour more hot water into that. I think I'm running low on hot water. Yeah, it smells like coffee. I don't like that. Anyways, I got my dolphin cup here. That there's still like sediment. I got my dolphin cup here. I'm just gonna pour it in this because again, oh man, that's just more dust here than Conflict Desert Storm. All right, put that away. Put that away. I'm gonna burn up the rest of my hot water on the cappuccino. Now we're out of hot water, and now we're just gonna pour some of the cold water in there because I got a lot of that. I mean, is that too much? I don't know. I don't know. And then we're gonna mix it up. And it smells like coffee. I hate coffee. I really don't. You know, it's not my. It looks like chocolate milk, but it's not. It smells like coffee ice cream, and I can't stand it. And it's also going to be cold because the majority of the water I put in there is room temperature. There's like chunks at the top that won't dissolve, and it looks like the back of my spoon is covered in vomit. That's nasty. Okay. I mean, that's gotta be good. That's gotta be. I mean, that's as good as it's gonna get. That's as good as it's gonna get. That's for damn sure. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what we got for the baked cheese snack crackers. If I didn't know any better, buddy, I'd say those are Cheez-Its. I don't know. Smell. Does it say who packaged them? Well, Sopatco is taking credit for it, but if it says Sunshine on there, I'm like, that's Cheez-Its! Anyways, I gotta take out the thing that you're not supposed to eat. This one's not a Cheez-It. Don't eat that. Do I put the cheese on the tortillas? Like, I feel like I shouldn't do that. I feel like that's a sin. Let's at least see what the cheese smells like. I'm supposed to knead the package before I open it. I feel like I kind of already did that, but it's for the sake of... Oh, that's water from some... I thought this, like, burst open. I'm like, God damn it. Now I got cheese all over I got cheese spread on this table. A lot of things have come into contact with this table in the, you know, nearly decade that I've had it. I think disgusting cheese spread would probably be the worst. By far. I thought about getting a glass top cut for this table, but there's already a bunch of nicks and shit on the top of it, so I'm like, nah, whatever. It'd be like putting a clear coat on a car that's already losing paint. A Cheez-Its now available in death flavor. Don't talk shit about Cheez-Its. Okay. Cheese spread? Oh man, that ain't the color cheese is supposed to be. Guys, how old is this MRE? Was there a year on it? Because I know there's people on YouTube that are like, let's open up MREs from when people were in Vietnam. And that's clearly from the 70s, but this already smells like it's a bad idea. Well, what does it taste like? I mean, I'll taste test this before we get anything else. I do not like that at all. Are these good and ready? I mean, this is warm, so I mean, we heated up 2 things. The tortillas don't, I mean, yeah, they feel kind of warm. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is probably good and nice. So, let me move some stuff. Let me move some stuff out of the way, because I have a really lame prop gag I would like to do, and I want you guys to humor me, because there's gonna be somebody who watches this replay on YouTube who's gonna be like, I get that. Let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. All right. Well, let's start with this. Let's start with this entree. Let's start with this chicken fajita. Did I just spill the fucking Irish? No, I didn't. Okay. I caught myself at the last minute. I was about to botch the reference. I believe I've just been vomited on. Okay, so boom, chicken fajitas. That doesn't smell that bad. It smells pretty damn good. I'm gonna be straight with you. I guess I'll first. This is it. This is the part, guys. This is what's gonna happen when you eat the Mexican food. Okay, you know what's gonna happen. This is the part where we gotta see if the toilet paper works. This could be happening on the field. Okay, this could be an on the field test. This could be a thing. This could be a situation that you find yourself in a combat situation. The sergeant says, all troops at the ready, and you're like, I can't, I got doo-doo on my hand. I literally do. And the sergeant's, you know what, the fucking insurgents, they don't care if you got poop on your hands, okay? They're fucking coming. They're fucking coming. Alright, so we got that. Let's open up our Mexican rice here. Hopefully this doesn't vomit on me as well. It has not. Boom. Mexican rice. I'm a very agreeable person, but that Mexican rice doesn't look very happy to me. That's okay, though. Put that in the duty bag. Tortillas. Gotta open up our tortillas. I mean, these kind of do look like corn tortillas. I mean, they don't fold because they just came apart. So you get 4 halves. You get, which makes 2. You get some tortillas there. Those also came with their own not a seasoning packet. Don't eat that. Came with one of those. We got that. We can't forget our cheese nips. A lot of crumbs in that bag. Cheese nips. And I think as far as food goes, I think that might be it. I've got the spoon, but I prefer to. I brought a spork instead, because I figured if we're gonna be eating something that's got, like, you know, fucking meat in it, I want to be able to pick it up. I also brought silverware, but then I realized I was gonna be eating off of one of my cooking pans, and I don't want to scratch it up. Some of y'all might be saying, hey Draco, how come your silverware doesn't match? And I'd say that's because poor people's silverware tends not to match, because it all comes from Goodwill. First thing I'm gonna do,
the first thing I'm gonna do to get it out of the way is I'm gonna get one of these tortillas. I'm gonna get a little bit of that cheese. I'm gonna get a little bit of that cheese. I'm gonna put it on that tortilla, and I'm gonna take a bite out of that. You notice I didn't put the cheese spread out with the display of the rest of the food. That's and that's intentional. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right. So where I come from, you eat this stuff on the tortilla. Scoop up a little bit of these chicken fajitas. Scoop up. Actually, let's try the rice by itself. Definitely could have used a little more time in the makeshift oven. Tastes fine. My tortilla's falling apart. It's a metaphor for life, really. Alright. So we're going to fold the tortilla over. And we're just going to try again. Put a little bit of chicken fajita on that. Bust up this piece of rice that really didn't get heated evenly. Here we go. Take a big old bite out of that. And you know what? People talk a lot of shit and they joke about MREs and things that the armed forces get to eat. But this stuff, this ain't that bad. Fuck that cheese spread. But this ain't bad. Actually, you know, this is, I mean, it tastes cheap. It tastes like packaged food. But, you know, if you're in the middle of a fucking war zone, this is good enough. Why am I eating before we're about to play games that are full of gross stuff at Mafa? I did not think this through. The apple cider. Yeah, it's just a. It smells kind of funny. It smells kind of like a cheap candle, like the kind you can find at like Dollar Tree around December. But I mean, it just tastes like apple cinnamon. There's nothing special about it. I don't like coffee, so what does this taste like? So there's garbage. So see, if I was in the armed forces, I'd be the person who would be like, I'll trade you my mochaccino thing if you give me your Cheez-Its. Speaking of which, are these Cheez-Its? Are these Cheez-Its? Because they look like it. Yeah, those are Cheez-Its. They straight up took those out of a one box and put them in another one. And they were like, nobody's gonna notice that if we do that. I did. I noticed. Who's got a shirt? Who on this show has a shirt that's got the Cheez-Its logo on it? Me. That's a real thing. Go back and watch some of the VODs. Now this video is just a mukbang, really. These are actually really good. A lot of the civilian ones, I guess to kind of cheapen things out, they always go for like a tomato paste based entree for like all of them. So they all taste the same and they're not very good. It works for the spaghetti and literally like nothing else. Well, this is different to me. This is better. I gotta get some diarrhea napkins after that bite. Not because I shit my pants, because I got it on my mouth. Now I know why people do the ration videos. I mean, I don't know why they do the ones where they open up stuff from like World War II. Those people are insane. But I mean, like when they just open one up, they're like, "Hey, man, this is pretty good. Hey, it's pretty good."
And they're gonna mess again. In terms of how this compares to, you know, like the civilian ones. I mean, the ones that they handed out, the disaster relief MREs. I'm not gonna shit on those, right? Because I'm gonna be real with you. When we came back here after Harvey, and part of the roof had kind of been torn off of this place, and the kitchen was fucked up, and this whole wall had fallen down on top of this couch, and the whole floor had to be pulled up and things like that. When all that shit happened, and my garage was destroyed, and my washer and dryer were thrown out in the fucking field and everything, you know, like, those meals that were in those like emergency ration meals are some of the best damn things I think I ever had at that very dark period. So I'm not shitting on those, but these, I guess, maybe because these are going to like the armed forces, you know, maybe these are a little bit, maybe these have a little more substance to them, I think is the word I'm looking for. Because the civilian ones, those are just kind of meant to fill you up, kind of get you just, you know, just in general. But these are like specifically engineered to have like the right amount of carbs. So that you can shoot people. I was a little concerned about the date only because of the cheese spread, but Racquerr's like, no, they're always like that. So I'm like, okay, I feel better about it. Not that I would insinuate that you would send me poison in the mail. But usually we don't do edibles in the mail unless I like know you, and I feel like I feel like Racquerr and Baralheia qualify as somebody who I would trust them to send me food. That was good. That was good. That was filling. It wasn't too. I didn't feel like I needed to even really use the seasoning packets. You know, it had a little kick to it. I feel like the salt would have... Well, I guess you're probably supposed to use these because this helps restore electrolytes while you're out in the field and things like that. But this seasoning blend, this doesn't do anything except make things taste weird. But it didn't need all the extra bullshit. It was just like... It was just good as is. A little spicy. A little... It's got a little kick to it. I'm definitely feeling, you know, the... kind of the residual spice from that. It's a good, it's the good kind of hot though. It's not like the it's so hot I can't take it. It's the good kind of like, man, that was a good Mexican dish, you know, like a restaurant kind of hot. So, you know, for chicken fajitas that come packaged in a little thing that you heat up with a camping heater, you know, for the armed forces, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. So, I hope you guys like the Steve 1989 MRE, you know, gag I did with the let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. But I'm gonna put these in a bowl and probably snack on them throughout the rest of the stream. But yeah, no, that was what was that? It was menu 16. Yeah, it was menu 16, chicken fajita from the American Armed Forces, from the Department of Defense, the DoD, the DOD, the Bogder DOD. Yeah, and I've heard, you know, not all MREs, not all meals are created equal. There's some that you guys warned me about, like stay away from the omelets. So, you know, I know not all of them are good. And I also know that, like, when you're out in the field, you know, people do trade. I know on the little box we read down there, it's like, be sure to eat all of your MRE because you need all the calories. But I know people trade stuff like that. So if I was one of the people deployed, I'd be like, if there was somebody in my platoon who really liked this nonsense, I'd be like, give me those Cheez-Its that you don't like, and I will gladly trade you. You can have twice the fucking iced mocha cappuccino, whatever, you know. Heat up the water on the engine block of the Jeep, and then that's you're good to go. You can down 2 of those Starbucks mocha latte ventes, and then you just be buzzing. You just be like, let's fucking kill him, let's get him. And I'll just be sitting here like, I got 2 bags of Cheez-Its. It was a good day. Also, I didn't die. Hey,
Hey, thanks for checking out GatorBox on YouTube. We really appreciate it. If you like what you saw and you want to kick around with us live, follow us on Twitch because we do this several times during the week. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so by subscribing right here on YouTube, following or subscribing over on Twitch, or even making a pledge on Patreon. Your support over the years has been tremendous. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video right here on GatorBox.